Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me here today. Before we get started, I would like to share a story with you. I once knew a girl in high school who struggled with her mental health. Some days I'd see her and she'd be happy, chattering away with her friends. Other days I'd see her and she'd be quiet, fidgety, or not at school at all. Many of us would ask if she was okay, and she'd always answer, she was fine, just stressed or tired. Then one day, right before we were about to graduate, she shared with me that she has complex PTSD. She explained that this disorder held her... There we go. Sorry, I jumped the gun. She explained with this disorder, her trauma and memories came as flashbacks that held her mind hostage day in and day out. I still think about her to this day, as her story reminds me that mental health problems can be so easily hidden and kept from the people closest to us, even when that person feels like they're drowning. So hi, my name's Nell, and I'm the girl from that story. I just want to highlight that I will be speaking about some confronting themes, so please take care of yourself and step out if you need to. I'm a 19-year-old Brisbane native. I'm the eldest of 5 siblings, growing up with only 2 out of my 4 siblings. I have 4 pet rats with my partner, and I was in the child protection system for 12 years, moving house to house, person to person. Mental health is something I'm really passionate about, as it is something I have had to manage from a very early age. It is also something that has greatly impacted my family, friends, and my wider community. In Australia, 38.8% of 16 to 24-year-olds have been diagnosed with a mental health disorder. This statistic is made even worse as the average wait time to see a mental health clinician is currently 100 days. This means once a young person asks for help with their mental health, which could take months or even years to do, they must then wait an additional 100 days to actually receive that help. This is the most dangerous time for a young person. 100 days can make or break a person's life. I have far too much experience with those 100 days of fear and stress. I was diagnosed with complex PTSD at 17 in 2022 after being admitted into hospital for suicidal ideation. I'd been asking for help with my mental health for months, even presenting to my local emergency departments, only to be told I wasn't acute enough yet. This wasn't the first time I had to survive without any external support either. I've struggled with most of my life with severe anxiety, depression, and self-harm. I'm sharing this with you today to demonstrate the need for mental health support and equipping the young people we work with the skills to get through those 100 days without feeling completely isolated. I fortunately had many therapists who have provided me with the skills to help me through bad days. I would like to share some of those skills with you today, so hopefully they can be provided to the young people you work with. I will share 3 skills with you that can be used when a young person is experiencing heightened poor mental health. The first one is box breathing. This is a skill I've used many a times. You imagine a box in your mind. You breathe in through your nose for 4, then you hold for 4, breathe out through your nose for 4, and then pause for 4 to complete the box. You can continue doing this breathing pattern until you feel more grounded. You can do a longer count, but I've found a 4 count is what works best. This is a really helpful tool to use when a young person starts to feel those physical symptoms of stress, such as a tight chest or an increased heart rate, as focusing solely on slow, calm breathing puts the body in a physically relaxed state. The second strategy is going for a cold shower. This is something you were taught when completing a DBT course. Having a cold shower helps shock your body and reset your nervous system. I've utilised this when having panic attacks or flashbacks. If a shower isn't readily available, you can also hold an ice pack to your face or the back of your neck to get the same resetting effect. The final strategy I would like to share with you today is a rant zone, which I've used regularly. When I'm stressed or overwhelmed, I will write down all of my thoughts and feelings onto a page. Then once I'm finished, I will rip up that page and throw it out. This means I am letting go of those thoughts and feelings physically. You can also do this on your phone, but I just prefer the act of ripping up the page. I do have more to share with you today, but I don't have the time. So I have created a fact sheet that includes more coping mechanisms, tutorials, and a free link to a DBT course that is online. If you scan the QR code on the screen, it will lead you to that information. It will also be put up onto my LinkedIn as well this afternoon. I hope any of the coping strategies that I've shared can help even one of the young people around you survive those 100 days, because they're stressful and scary. Between asking for help and receiving help for their mental health, these strategies can make or break that. Please take care of yourself and your mental health, as it is so incredibly important. Thank you for listening to me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.